Hi, this is Helena from Wolfnest coming to you today with another video regarding all things property management. This week's topic is how to handle tenants with support animals. In 2021, the U.S. Department of Transportation ruled that airlines can prohibit emotional support animals on airplane cabins, but service dogs are still allowed to accompany passengers with disabilities. The ruling ended a conflict that has gone on for years. High-profile cases of ESA attacks on flights made headlines, and at the same time, flyers with disabilities faced undue discriminations against their legitimate service dogs. As a landlord, you may also have to set and enforce rules about your tenant support animals. Here's what you need to know to stay legal and safe. First, what are support animals? A support animal is an umbrella term. It usually describes an animal, or usually a dog or cat, that provides a physical, emotional, or therapeutic support to a human. Different types of support animals meet different standards for training and job performance. Service animals are dogs that are trained to perform daily living or emergency alert tasks for people who have certain disabilities. Disabilities can be physical or psychiatric. Service dogs are defined and protected by the Americans with Disabilities Act. Recently, certain states expanded the definition of service animal to include trained miniature horses. Service animals are legally allowed to be in any publicly accessible space, including schools, restaurants, and offices. To determine if an animal is a legitimate service animal, it is legal to ask if the animal is required due to a disability. You can also ask what it is trained to perform. A property owner cannot impose rent, surcharges, or additional fees on a disabled tenant with a service dog. Unlike service animals, therapy animals are not trained to perform specific tasks, but they may train to pass a public test assessment. They are instead trained to work with their handler to provide comfort in stressful places. Therapy dogs have no official legal protections. Typically, hospitals and schools set rules regarding what they allow therapy animals in. It is legal to charge a therapy dog handler pet rent. An emotional support animal versus a service animal has less training and fewer rights. ESA are not trained to perform specific tasks. Instead, they ease anxiety, depression, and loneliness in their owners. Landlords cannot charge pet rent or impose other fees on ESA due to the Fair Housing Act. That said, ESAs do not have legal protections in public spaces. So how to ensure safety when tenants have support animals? First, it is legal to require that all animals be up to date on their vaccinations. Second, support animals must abide by the same safety laws as any other animal. This includes nuisance laws, noise ordinances, leash laws, and waste disposal laws. Communicate the laws and rules clearly with your tenants. If necessary, be clear about the consequences of violations, including fines or eviction. Third, make safety easy. Make sure that there is ample room for dog walkers to pass each other on residential grounds. Model and communicate about giving support animals a respectful amount of space. If you have any other questions, or if Wolfnest can provide you with any information about support animals, contact us today.